Well, hello friends, Fujosevic here. Welcome back to some Hearthstone, and welcome to some Miracle Rogue, which I am realizing is not the deck list up on the screen right now, and I'm going to go ahead and fix that right now. So what we're looking at is a Miracle Rogue in Knights of the Frozen Throne. We unfortunately drew patches in our opening hand. Ooh, draw 2 Murlocs from our deck. That's going to be useless. And this deck list that we're looking at here runs only one new card, and that is our super cool, oh, you can't see, my mouse disappears when I always forget that, our super cool and maybe our new favorite Death Knight, Valeera the Hollow. So Valeera is kind of cool, has a very cool, hopefully we get to see a little Valeera action this game. Very cool in that Valeera gives us stealth on a given turn. That's unfortunate for us that we have no removal for right now. Oh, Backstab's pretty good. Backstab is a fantastic top deck. We will do that. Let's draw in the middle, because that's how we like to do things here, apparently. Okay, so Snow Fury Giant, we can't play. Unbound Elemental we could do next turn, although maybe we could do Jinyu even next turn and overload us for one. I think I'll take the healing. And we'll say that this doesn't matter, and then we'll just say go. So the overload's not going to matter. We do have a massive miracle already setting up. And one of the cool things with this deck, as you can see on the deck list here, is the fact that we are running 2 Vanish, which in the double Vanish is kind of cool, especially in this kind of flood aggro style. Maybe not necessarily everyone's aggro, but everyone is kind of playing very floody style of decks. So once your opponent builds up a big deck, you can go ahead and slam down a Vanish and throw everything back in their hand. And then you're kind of in a good spot at that point. I'm tempted to Fan of Knives because I don't think Fan's going to do much for us. But maybe we can just Jinyu here for tempo. As much as this is like, it's bad that we are overloading unnecessarily and we're wasting the health. I like the idea of developing the board. I think that's going to be a lot more important for us right now. Just because our Shaman friend hasn't done much except for draw. All they've done is play 1 Mana Tide Totem. So we kind of want to apply a little bit of pressure if they're giving us this opening. Because although our hand is reactive, it's not really that strong. I mean, we have the Fan of Knives, but unless we combo that with Blood Mage Thalnos, which we do have in this deck, this, you know, Fan of Knives isn't doing much right now against aggro or any sort of wide board. So it was, I think it was imperative, imperative, that's a big word. I don't know if I could spell that. It was important that we decided to develop something here. I'll attack in. This goes 8-9. So we can go ahead and do that. Something's going on. The animations are really weird. I'm tempted to go ahead and patches right now. And again, oh, that was a bad play. I regret that. I instantly regretted that. I instantly regretted that play. But that's okay. And I feel definitely a lot... Oh my. And the reason why is because that was an easy 1 mana activator for Vilespine. Whereas now we have no activator. So it's kind of weird that we did it this way. But we will survive. There's no doubt about that. No tauntage. Thank you. We could Fan of Knives. We're definitely going to need to save that Fan of Knives. My goodness. I mean, we could draw a lot of our deck right now. And then the question is, how much do we want to do that? So we could go Auctioneer, Backstab, Coin, or at least Coin, and then take a look, and then maybe Coin again. And then, of course, so along with the tempo and along with the whole Valeera action, then we have the Arcane Giants as well. And I don't know if we do want a miracle right now. Oh, maybe we do. We do have the best deals anywhere. Evis is pretty good. Let's go Counterfeit Coin. Hey, there's Blood Mage. That's a pretty cool card. Let's go for another coin. Let's go for Ice Fishing. We should have no Murlocs. Hey, Prep is very good. This goes to 8. This then lets us cycle even more. And then we go face. And I think we have enough cards now, right? Yeah, we have enough cards. And we were able to develop a slightly stronger board. And we cycled through a bunch of our deck. And our Arcane Giants are almost free, which is nice. Hey, there's a big volcano. And that's totally okay in my books. that we got hit with the volcano. Oh, that's like going to be a little unfortunate for us, isn't it? How do we want to do this? Let's go here first. Discover an overload card. Wow, that's interesting. We can hallucinate next. Wow. We got some. Yeah, we're gonna take the 4 mana 7/7, just for old time's sake. We'll go ahead and destroy this. I think I took the wrong one there as well. That was a little misplay, I think. I definitely took the wrong one there, but that's okay. We'll survive. So the idea is the one that we mimic podded, we should always take that one so that our opponent doesn't know it's a mimic pod. This could obviously also just get removed. Like if our opponent's playing some sort of control style shaman, we could be in for... Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, what the heck is this? I don't know what that play was, and now we're just going to go for the kill shot. That was really strange that our opponent was really... I guess maybe our opponent was just very worried about falling behind on board, so they felt like they had to throw out the doppelgangsters. I mean, that was just perfect for us that we had the Blood Mage into Arcane Giants, and it's kind of interesting how, you know, we were able to cycle through our decks, our Giants became, you know, effectively free. And then, you know, we were able to just, you know, we have so much tempo now built up that even without any new cards, even without doing anything fancy, even though, you know, our opponent hasn't played anything new either, to be fair. Lightning Storm. That's unfortunate. But we get one more card draw, so that's nice. Do we have lethal right now? Probably not anymore. That's just unfortunate. That's just annoying, actually. This is 4, 8. 8 plus 8 is 16, 17, 18. So we could set our opponent to 2. Half measure? Like, do we even need to draw anymore? Is the question. We could discover something with overload, though. Oh, is this lethal? 4, 7, 11, 12. I think that's lethal nowadays. That was a pretty cool little lethal that we got off of this miracle. And the only reason we got this far through our deck is because we were literally able to draw double the amount of cards that our opponent did. I've always liked Miracle Rogue. I'm not necessarily very good with it, but it's a really fun deck to play. Unfortunately, no Valeera. Let's go find one, though. Oh boy, hello, and we are here with our Paladin friend taunting up on turn 1. Wow, this is a really good discover. I'd love to take Uther, but we already have our Death Knight card that we want. I'm going to take Hydrologist just for the tempo. I know Lay on Hands is kind of awesome, but I'm still worried about actually surviving the early game here. So those other picks obviously were amazing. That was a great hallucination, but we have our Death Knight in hand. This is the one we want to play with this deck, kind of, in order to do crazy, crazy miracles. And, oh, do we want to Swashbuckler then? Yeah, I think we'll Swashbuckler coin Hero Power. So we'll just get rid of this taunt right now, just in case anything, our opponent was thinking of doing anything crazy with it. We just want to get rid of it right away. And yeah, I think that'll be... Oh, is it us? Oh, oops, I was like, why is nothing happening? I thought I didn't hit end turn there. Sorry. So yeah, that's going to kind of be the game plan here. Rallying Blade. Okay, so hey, you know what? That is good to have gotten rid of the Divine Shield. We're going to get rid of the Divine Shield no matter what. And then, hey, we can go Hydrologist here, right? Hydrologist is... Oh, we could actually build a big one. We could build a 6/6 Edwin. But we want to keep the AoE, though, to be honest. And we can kind of go infinite value here. Noble Sack? Noble Sack. I should have thought about that for a second. That was maybe the wrong play, to be honest. Maybe we wanted to go Repentance. Just in case our opponent has crazy Divine Shield ideas. Well, at least we keep the 2/2 around. I guess that's something, right? Primal Fin Champion. Super cool little Murloc. He's a cute little guy. And then finally, you know, next turn we're going to be able to develop something strong with our Elise, but unfortunately we might be getting to the point of things being too slow here. But we'll kind of see here. This has potential to be a good game, or a fun, well, obviously a good game, but a fun game at least. And let's hope those early game choices aren't too much of an issue later on. I'm like 95% sure we're just gonna Elise. Like we need to save the Fan of Knives. There's gonna be too many crazy things happening. We'll just, yeah, our opponent gets the heal. That's fine. That early face damage wasn't really that, you know, that's not that important for the grand scheme of things. If our opponent's playing some sort of OTK, well, you know, good for them if they're able to hit it on us. And especially because we have so many spells, things could just get crazy. Things would get out of hand, actually, if our opponent's trying to OTK us and play the 4/6s in order to generate... Burgly Bullies is what they're called, to try and generate the coins. And I am planning on playing the OTK Paladin very shortly. So I know people have messaged a few times. It's just a silly deck to try and... Whoa, smugglers!
Follow the rules.
Ooh, what is this, my friends? That's not the way I expected things to happen this turn. Let's generate even more value. This is just value into value. And now we can play a reasonable sized Edwin, and I'll take the face damage here. And then we'll go face. That was really, these are all, well, these three are minions. They're shiny. This card here is not a minion, and that was just a top deck. That's interesting. Running a little bit of... Oh, Spellbreaker. No. We were friends. That's actually a really good tech right now. Lots of cards, lots of decks, and lots of cards love having buffs. So having silence is actually really good. But this other thing I've heard that's really good is being able to cycle through the majority of your deck. So I think we're just going to go for that play right now. I was like, wait, didn't I just cast another spell? Ugh, I don't want to evis this, do I? I wonder what the ordering was. I wonder if I messed that up, if we could have got a backstab in there. I really hope not. I wonder if I went too fast. It wouldn't be the first time. We'll just hit like this. We'll get rid of the minions there. I think it's more important to hang on. And yes, we could use the backstab to continue to cycle, but we only want to be so far ahead of our opponent. We're 4 cards ahead on draw now, which is nice. Maybe we get hit with... Oh, no. We actually do have a card left, don't we? Yeah, this Skulking Geist, this deck is looking to beat those, nasty Jade Druids, which is always cool. I can respect that. I mean, we're still going to have to beat our opponent now, but... do we want to use the Evis now, is the question, or do we want to save Evis for later with Valeera to go double? I think the answer is yeah. I think we do want to save it. So, I mean, we're probably going to get hit with a Equality Consecrate right now, and that's fine. We've taken quite a bit of face damage as well. We're down to 15, and we've been controlling the board almost the entire game here. It's interesting, right? We've been controlling the board the whole game, and yet we're down to 15, our opponent's still at 20. It's kind of interesting the way that works, because we've been using our weapon almost every turn now, which is kind of good. Kind of very good. And then our opponent's kind of like, oh, there we go. Well, okay, here we go. And this is a big swing for our opponent, right? Like, they gain the 5 armor, they gain 5 health from swinging for that attack. So we're going to be in this one for a while. There's no doubt about that. Now the question is just, how do we want to do this? Like, do we want to develop something big now? And I'm kind of scared to do anything because we know this one shiny is not Equality Consecrate, but these ones could be. Or Equality Pyro, Equality, whatever else there is. Maybe we have to go Valeera here. I think that's going to be the best play. Not that, I don't think the stealth is ever going to really matter for us. I think the bigger concern for us is going to be getting value out of all of our cards. Like, we'll be able to go double Arcane Giant. We'll be able to do double Evis if we need. Things like that. Like, our opponent's going to be able to start, they're going to heal back up here. This is another 10 of healing. Because we have no weapon. Because we have no weapon removal in our deck is why this is. Grave Vengeance. Cool looking weapon. No doubt about that. I'd love to see it golden, actually. That would probably be a cool little thing. Oh, no. My goodness, our opponent loves buffing. Our opponent loves buffing their cards. Is this going to be like Stegodon? Yeah, I think this is honestly Vanish. That's unfortunate. I would have loved to get that one back. The issue... Oh, no, wait. The issue, though... Hold on. Wait, what the heck is this? Oh, I also don't want to Vanish that. Never mind. The issue is if we put... Yeah, we put Inquisitor in our opponent's hand. That's going to be scary as well. 2, 4... Yeah, 2, 6, 7, 8. Then we Vanish? Oh. It just giving our opponent the other buff is going to be kind of scary. But then this goes 6 and this goes 2, 2. So if our opponent doesn't have the Equality Consecrate. So this would have to be exactly Equality Consecrate or Pyro Equality. I think I'm willing to take that chance. So these now cost 2. We get the extra Vanish. I don't care about the extra Vanish. We're going to slam down an extra Giant. And then we'll say go. So yes, that means our opponent can buff their every minion in their deck. Again, another +1/+1. But I think this is going to be the fastest way to... Oh, boy. That's painful. That was incorrect order as well from our opponent, right? They should have played this. This would have been a 3-3. 2, 4, 8. Do we need to prep anything here? I don't think so. Oh, actually, we can do it this way, right? Go here. We'll get our free Abyss. And what do we want? We want to develop a... Or do we want to shuffle 2 more packs into our deck? I think we honestly might. Oh, I did that completely wrong. Oh, yeah. We should have had another 3-1 on board. Okay, let's get a Paladin spell. Oh. Discover a spell. Oh, it doesn't say Paladin. I was hoping it was going to say Paladin, to be honest with you. This was my fault. I completely misplayed that. I can't believe I did that. That's very unfortunate. We are going to have a whole bunch of Death Rattle cards, so that'll be fun. Tar Creeper, that's unfortunate. Whenever one of your other minions dies, summon a... What is this? What is that card? Death Rattles. These are pretty good Death Rattles. I think Karen is the way we want to go, though, right? Oh, we'll never be able to play 2 of them, though. So let's go ahead and get an... Oh, my goodness. We could get double Zero. I think having Cairns out is going to be nice and strong, though. Let's do that, and then we can go ahead and do this. And we also need to empty our hand a little. This can go 5 into 4. But I think maybe we'll do that next turn. Because I think the plan is going to be... Yeah, we could honestly die very soon. Whenever one of your other minions dies, summon a... Oh, yeah. We are... Are we out of Eviscerates? We very well may be. Necrotic Geist. That is a very interesting card. Uh-oh. Oh, brutal. That could be brutal. Let's see how this goes. There we go. Yeah, getting rid of that little guy. Too cute for you. Swashbuckler. We are not going to be able to get things out fast enough right now. We can't afford to, let's see what happens here. We can't afford to go. We need something quick now. There we go. That's beautiful. That is lovely. 4, 5, 6, and then we punch this one, maybe? And we'll never be able to double this, so we can go 6, and what else? Oh, never mind. We can actually do some crazy things, right? We're going to have to do crazy things.
Time slips by.
We want another Swashbuckler. Unless we want to prep Spike Ridge into Cairn. Let's see how this works. Actually, I wanna test an idea. Give a minion +3 attack. That's a pretty nice one. Okay, so that's gonna let us clear a few things here. That'll make us happy. 4, 5, 6. Do that. I know. I wonder if our opponent wins right now. Oh, I really hope not. Because they have 2 of the Death Knights out, so they get 1 more, they win. Or 2 of the Horsemen, excuse me. They're not Death Knights. That is unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. And we can't afford a Vanish. That's for sure. Well, we can after we kill these ones off. But we can't get there because of the Sunkeeper. So that is unfortunate. And we're out of Fan of Knives.
Was merely a setback.
Yeah. This was merely a setback. This is going to be a setback of losing if we don't do something awesome soon. Are we going to need double SI7? I think we might. So we're going to go 4 plus a 3 here. This is not going to trigger. So that's fun. Oh, it did trigger. That's unfortunate. Let's go with a pack. How many cards do we have? No, we don't have room for packs right now. You're gone. You're gone. Oh, I should have done it on that one, then attacked into that one. I don't think it matters. Is this lethal on board? Deal how much damage? Technically not dead. Right? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, exactly lethal. If we'd vanished, we would have lost, though, because our opponent had too many of the... Our opponent had too many of their... Oh, there we go.
Azeroth will be purified.
Well played.
It wasn't lovely. Oh, that was... You know what? I know I've fallen all the way down to rank 10 playing this Miracle Rogue deck, but honestly... That's okay with me. That was a really fun game. I know I misplayed there in the middle a few times. A couple times I feel like I caught myself. A couple times I'm sure people might call me out on it, and that's fine. But yeah, I sometimes I feel like I'd rather play fun decks every once in a while and have these fun style of games. And I mean, this game was very winnable if I was, if I'd made a couple plays a little bit better. I feel like things would have gone a little bit differently. But not that I'm saying this deck is viable, but it's definitely viable to be fun with. So there is that in the very least. So, and we got to see a little cool Valeera value, but we just lacked the ability to finally finish gaining board control once we did have that really cool value generation. So it's kind of cool to see how it works. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for us this time, but sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. That's it for me, everyone. Thanks for hanging out with me. Keep your stick on the ice.